Yo, what's going on, guys? Lemon Games here, back with you for another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Ultra Super Saiyan Goku, the purple hit, and the new Revival Blue Super Saiyan Blue Goku. That's right, we also do got the colors in-game as well, you know, as all their kits and stuff too. So yeah, before we get into the video, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I was about to think about something. I was about to think about a light goal, but I don't think we need that. I think it's fine. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so, of course, before we get into this, thank you to user ThumpingJoker57 on Reddit. He was the one who actually had the kits, and, you know, posted them on the Dragon Ball Legends Reddit. I went onto his account just so I could pull the other ones up easier, without scrolling down too far. But, yeah, let's take a look at this guy. So, obviously, we know this guy's the Ultra Super Saiyan Goku, that we're going to be able to get for free, and he's also going to be red as well. When he comes out, I'm planning to make a guide on how to get him, so stay tuned for that. Shouldn't be too hard anyway, but you know, anyone who's new to the game might want to know. So I do plan to make a guide or some sort for that sometime when, I guess, when they release tomorrow. So yeah, if we take a look at his stats, okay, so this is 14 star. He's going to be having 2,400,000 health. All right, 257 strike, 244 blast, and then 160s, around 165 for the defenses. Almost a 5,000 critical rate too. That's very good. The stats seem pretty solid. It looks like a more balanced kit, but at the same time, he is a melee type, so of course his strike is going to be higher. His defenses are pretty much the same, so yeah, of course his strike defense is going to be higher. Now, as you can also see here, that something new now with the Tournament of Power mode being added into the game, that there's also the Tournament of Power stats. You can look at those in game. I don't have the game actually pulled up right now. I don't have my game open, but you can actually look at that in game. See the stats of different characters for that mode. I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet, so I can't really tell you if it's the same or not. I don't know how it looks, but I mean, let's keep on going. All right, so this is his main. All right, you knew this day would come. Draw ultimate card, Dragon Hammer, and then restores health by 20 and ki by 50, and then 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. See, it's like a pretty average, pretty just normal ult. You know, restoring the health is very good, and then like the 50 ki is actually a lot better. I hate units that do like 30 or 20. I think the 50 is just really good. Like I said, the health is really good to have as well, and it's just, you know, a normal ult. He's also getting the damage, just 20% damage inflicted, which is cool. Okay, then we look at his Ultra ability, which is something that is going to be unique to only the Ultra units, the Ultra rarity of units, and this is his specifically. So 15% to damage inflicted per tag Saiyan when battle member when the battle starts, and then an additional 15% to damage inflicted to tag Saiyan per support member. Alright, okay, so additional 15% to damage inflicted per Saiyan support member. So yeah, even if you have him on the bench or a battle member, if you're really strictly going to want this guy to run on Saiyans, because you're going to be getting a lot of damage actually from this. So if you say you're running him with a full Saiyan team, you're going to be getting 30% for the battle members you have, and then there's going to be 3 more on the bench, which can go up to 45. So that is what, 75. Yeah, that's a 75 boost, 75% damage inflicted boost. Plus, we can go down here. Well, hold on, we'll get to that. Anyway, Z ability, 20% to Saiyan or Sun family, strike, attack, and defense. Pretty solid. I like the double attack and defense, not just strike attack. You know, the single buff what is it? Z abilities are not very good. I don't like them. I think that's why GT's not in a good place. One of the reasons. It's not the only reason, but that's one of the reasons why their Z abilities aren't the best really at all. There's a few have a solid Z abilities, but you know, for the most part, it's not too good. Alright, so here. The first unique ability, Golden Legend, applies the following effects to self when the character enters the battlefield. 30% of damage inflicted, cannot be stacked. Reduces damage received by 30%, cannot be stacked. And then additional -5 to strike arts costs for 10 timer counts if there's a Saiyan battle member other than this character in the party. So yeah, if we add this 30% to the 75 he's going to be getting from the Ultra ability, if you're running him strictly with Saiyans, it's going to be a 105% boost. I'm pretty sure he's going to be getting more, actually, though, in his other unique. The -5 to strike arts cost is very good, though I don't see any card draw speed. I don't actually think this guy has card draw speed, which can be a little bit of an issue. You guys know that one of the reasons, like, I guess why Gogeta Blue is a little bit... Well, I know this is a big reason why some people don't like him. It's just because the lack of card draw speed. I feel like it doesn't work well with his kit because he's trying to use cards to build up his ult damage, and then if you don't got the card draw speed, you ain't gonna be able to combo for too long anyway. So it kind of doesn't go very well with Gogeta's kit. But there's nothing like with that with this guy. Obviously, the -5 to strike arts cost would be a lot better if he had card draw speed, because you could just combo for so long, not worrying about the key that you're using as well. So obviously that's going to be better that way, but it's not nearly as bad as like someone like Gogeta. Alright, so there's the next unique, Saiyan Awakened by Rage. 20% to strike damage inflicted against powerful opponent, cannot be cancelled. Evades enemy attack if a cover change is performed against their blast arts. Alright, so I read this wrong, like when I was personally looking at this kit at one point. Of course, we have all these kits posted on the Infinity Alliance Discord server, so make sure to go down below if you guys want to see the kits, talk with some people about what you guys think about them. Of course, we gave credit, we put the credit, the links and stuff to this guy, to the Reddit, of course, down below, so we aren't stealing anything. But yeah, so 20% strike damage to powerful opponent. I feel like that's good, because I feel like honestly powerful opponent has been a pretty popular team lately, especially with like Kid Buu, Rose, LF Broly, stuff like that. The Demon King Piccolo, Red Cell is just like an always like versatile unit on a lot of different teams, so he's always being run there. Jiren, you know, all those units. I feel like they're being run on powerful opponent. I like the team a lot too. I really do. It's a really fun team. So having, I guess, having the ability to, like, you know, do more damage against one of the more popular teams is very good. Unfortunately, though, there's not a ton of viable yellows, I feel like, for powerful opponent. There's the yellow Demon King Piccolo, there's Turles, which I feel like you don't see all too often. I feel you can see the Demon King Piccolo, but you don't really see Turles all too often. The thing is, though, it's not like you're only going to see it on powerful opponent, of course. You're also going to see it, like, on regen. You'll have some powerful opponent units on there. Lineage, you'll see some powerful opponent units on there. Even God Key, you'll see some powerful opponent units on there. So, it's not just the powerful opponent team. There's other units as well. Now, this evading enemy attack, like I was saying, I interpreted this wrong before when I was reading this personally. But I was thinking that he had a cover change against Blast, but I just read this wrong. Now reading it again, I understand what it meant. So, if he is doing a Blast, and there is a cover change, he evades the enemy attack, it seems like. So yeah, because it says evades enemy's attack if a cover change is performed against their Blast. Against their Blast. Wait, hold on. So, evades enemy attack if a cover change is performed against their Blast attack. Huh. Oh, wait, so is that a cover change? So, is it saying when he hops in for a cover change, he dodges the attack, kind of like UI Goku, if it's a Blast? I think that's what it's saying. Yeah. Never mind, I was right, alright. Okay, I thought I was interpreting that wrong. I think I was right. Alright, never mind. Alright, so then, the rest of it, applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield according to the number of defeated battle members. One or more battle members restores key by 20. 2 battle members, 30% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Do they have the rest here, or is that it? That might be it, actually. Oh yeah, that would be it. Yeah, alright. So then there's that main. So I feel like with the one battle member, restoring the key by 20 is good. It's definitely cool, I guess, when you're switching in and then you get the key. I think it's definitely pretty good, but I feel like it's gonna be kind of it's gonna be a little wonky. It seems they could have given him a little bit more, I feel like, than just the key. Maybe some maybe key recovery, something like that. Maybe I feel like card draw speed would be kind of cool. When someone dies, he gains like card draw speed. It doesn't have to even be like forever necessarily. I think like for like, I don't know, like 30 timer counts card draw speed by level 1 by 30 for 30 timer counts. I feel like that'd be pretty solid too. And then of course when 2 battle members dying, he gets the 30%. So yeah, that's how he's doing even more damage. So yeah, that's actually he looks pretty solid so far. I mean, of course it's the first Ultra unit, so they're testing things out. And if remember, he's completely free too. We don't know the logistics of whether he's going to be a 14-star unit or a 7-star unit or not, but I would guess personally he would be a 14-star unit. Of course, they could just drop him 7-star and then later on they bring back the event and then you get him to 14-star. But yeah, I think he's pretty solid though. Overall, I think he's pretty solid. All right, let's take a look at the Super Saiyan Blue Goku. All right. So yeah, like I said, this guy's blue, and he's a revival unit, which is very cool. His art looks very nice too. Alright, let's take a look. So this is actually, let's go to the before revival stats. So before revival, 2.3 mil, or around 2.4 actually. It's basically 2.4 mil health. 239 strike, 226 blast, and then 161 and 163. So one thing to note is that this guy's attack stats, I guess, for a 14-star unit, because I'm pretty sure this is 14 stars, for a 14-star unit is actually pretty low. One being the fact he's a defense type, and we all pretty much knew this, but we pretty much knew that he was going to be a low damage dealer for the most part. He could probably still do a little bit of damage, but it won't be anything too crazy, most likely. Which, I mean, was kind of to be expected. Alright, so if I guess we could take a look at the after revival stats. Then it hops up to 241, 228, and then 160, yeah, around the 160 range as well. Yeah, it just bumps up a bit. It's not really anything too crazy. It just bumps up like a little bit. Alright, let's take a look at the green card. This guy has a green card posted first. Alright, so Surge of Vigor, or yeah, that word I feel like is so weird. I don't know. I feel like there's two, like, different ways you can pronounce it, but whatever. Applies the following effects to self upon activation. Key restores key by 20% to damage inflicted. And then remember, this is actually one of those green cards like UI Goku or like Majin Vegeta, so like that, where it blasts the enemy back. And so he's actually able to combo that, which is very good. You gotta love the green cards that actually combo. Now, obviously, actually from looking at the video, it looks like his green card is going to be similar to UI Goku's in the fact where you can get punished for it pretty darn well, actually. Like with Majin Vegeta, it's a lot harder to punish him for it, or like the yellow Gohan, because they're a quicker animation. But this one, actually from the video, looks like it's going to be a longer one, so you can get punished for it. So do know that before using him. Alright, here. The special move, False Blow. Deals major impact damage, inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade, minus 100 to key recovery. Oh gosh, that's annoying. That is annoying. Minus 100% to key recovery is annoying. One thing though, this is a forward moving special move and he doesn't have blast armor on it, which kind of does suck, because obviously special moves that go forward like that, it's more viable to run them when they have blast armor. That's why I don't tend to like these super attacks. I don't like them in the first place. Even with blast armor, I still rather like the beam super attacks, but it's even worse without blast armor, which is definitely unfortunate. Alright, let's take a look at his main though. Facing the deathmatch. Alright. Draws a special arts card, restores own key by 50, and that's pretty much it. It's easy to get though, that's good. Literally 10 timer counts. You know, you get a special arts card, and then you get a you get the 50 key as well. 50 key is very good. Just out of the blue, 10 timer counts, you get 50 key. I mean, obviously you want to save that for when you need it, mid combo most likely. But yeah, let's take a look at his unique self-res. Okay, never mind. We ain't reading that. Revive with 50% health when own health reaches 0. So this isn't like Cell where he's going to be reviving to full health. He's going to be reviving to 50% health, which isn't horrible. But obviously it's not nearly as good as Cell's. 20% 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts when this character evades an enemy attack with Vanishing Step. And then 20% to damage when the attack is over. So yeah, this is like they said, where this guy gets more damage when he dodges or when the attack is over. I do remember them saying that. So yeah, this is pretty much what that unique is about. Is this changed? I think that, is this the same? Yeah, you just posted the same thing. Yeah, I don't know why. Alright, Lethal Showdown. Nullifies own attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions from the battle start. Alright. Applies the following effects to self when the character enters the battlefield. 50% to damage inflicted. Very good. And then reduces damage by 20%. With the defensive stats and then the damage reduction, that's actually pretty good. But one thing that is, I guess, a little weird though, is that the Ultra Goku actually has higher stats and he has more damage reduction. It's kind of weird. Like, he has higher defensive stats and higher damage reduction. It's actually really weird. Okay. And yeah, he's a melee type. Alright, after Revival, here's the main. Draws a special move arts card. Restores own ki by 50. 50% to special move damage for 20 timer counts, and then gradually restores own health for 60 timer counts. This is a lot better. He's getting a special move. I mean, the original main was actually a special arts, the green card, which is actually not bad, because the green card is actually really good. But remember, like I said, you can get punished for this, so do know that. But it's actually a very good green card, though. At least from the looks of it. Restores own ki by 50, like I said, yeah, and then that's really good. Like I say, that those type of things. He's not even drawing an ult, like, he's literally getting 50 ki for, I guess, to use his special move. That's pretty much it. He's getting special move damage as well. So when you pop the main, then do the special move, it's going to be doing a lot of damage. And then it's also going to be getting rid of the ki recovery for, I think, was it 15 timer counts, was it? Let me go see. Yeah, 15 timer counts, yeah. He's going to be getting rid of that. So that's very good. And then, yeah, he's also restoring health, which is, you know, good, because he's actually, remember, he's reviving. So then, if he's not reviving to full, then it's actually good that he's restoring health. Because you can get this main in 10 timer counts, so you can start restoring the health, getting closer and closer to, I guess, a max HP stat that you would want from a revival unit and defensive type unit like this. His E ability is actually really good too, giving 33% to Saiyan or God Ki strike and blast defense. Double defense is really good. That is definitely really good, and it's 33% to two of the better tags in the game, Saiyan and God Ki. So I feel like this guy has a really good Z ability. Unfortunately, on the teams that he's gonna be ran on, like God Ki, I feel like you're gonna want to run the Super Saiyan Blue Goku over him, because I think he's just a better unit overall. But this guy's revival is still very valuable, so I could definitely see the case of someone running this guy over the Blue Goku. And then on like something like Saiyans, I guess a lot of people run Super Saiyans, so I guess it's kind of weird with Saiyans, because they got a lot of Blue Saiyans. Like, they got Namek Goku, who's just very good, and it's probably better than this guy. You want to run over this guy. So it's like he's in a weird spot. I feel like this guy, after like skimming through some of the passages, I already looked at hits a little bit, just a little bit, but I think this guy might be the worst out of the three. Like I said, the revival is very valuable, but out of kit wise, I feel like he might be the worst out of the three. Revival's still good though. Alright, so this is one of his mains. I'm guessing this is Moment of Resurrection. Applies the following effects to self upon revival: 20% to damage inflicted, reduces damage by 30%, and then -5 to strike arts cost, strike arts and blast arts cost. Then 20% to damage inflicted when this character, yeah, same thing basically. Except the counts, I think, go up on that. Alright, it's pretty solid. I'm trying to go through this a little faster because this video is actually getting a little longer than I thought, and I still have to go through hit. Alright. So Lethal Showdown applies the following effects: 60% to damage, cannot be stacked, and then reduces damage by 40. So after the revival, he actually seems pretty solid. Before revival, he's pretty simple. There's not too much going on with him, but I feel like after revival, he's actually looking pretty solid. So 60% damage inflicted is very good, plus the 40% to damage received, like minus 30% here, and then the minus 40% here. That's 70% damage reduction. Of course, this is going to run out after a few counts though, but he's going to be defending really well actually after revival. So yeah, I like him. I don't think he's going to be like mind-boggling crazy, kind of like Cell was when he released, because the revival was just so crazy when it first came out, and he's still very good now. I don't think he's going to be like that, but he's definitely solid. He's solid enough. Alright, let's take a look at hit now. hit. Here we go. So hit. Here's his strike. So it looks like he has strike impact. So damage cut penetration. All right, that's cool. It's only minus 10%, but it's still good. Going through people's sustained damage cut is actually really good, especially with units that are defensive. I remember, like, with Future Trunks, he was very annoying back then because of his damage cut, but Vegito Blue could go through it, so it was kind of, Vegito Blue was too OP back then. Okay, alright, anyway, let's take a look at his special move here. Yeah, does massive pierce damage, and then restores own vanishing gains by 60, dang, alright, and that's upon activation, that's not even on hit. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade minus 100% to health restoration. So if you're fighting that Goku, I guess that's kind of And someone with endurance, if you knock out their endurance with this, they're not going to be healing really at all. Like it's, no, they're going to be heal. They'll heal, but it's not going to like heal that much, or it's like going to get them to 1 health or something like that. I don't know the logistics of that, but it does have blast armor, so that's the better thing with this guy than Goku. His green card, I heard, apparently was actually really good. It looks really good, actually, from just skimming through it right here. Restores no ki by 40, 30% to critical rate, and then increases card draw speed for 20 timer counts, and 20% to critical damage as well. So I think the one thing that's really good about this is that it's not even like a dash forward green card or like, you know, anything like that. It's just a green card you do, like literally activate it. It's like a stop clock green card. So you're literally getting card draw speed, ki, critic rate, and critical damage as well. That's really good. I can see why. Yeah, that's actually really good. Alright, time release assassinate. Deals massive impact damage, that's good. 50% to alt damage for 3 timer counts. So you definitely want to combo this. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade. +3 to substitution counts on hit. That's actually a really good ability because it locks the opponent in for a few timer counts actually. And it has blast armor as well. This guy already is looking pretty solid without even looking at his kit. The cards itself are actually looking really good. Alright, let's take a look at the main. Draw the ultimate card, like we said, restores own ki by 50, gain attribute upgrade, minus 30 to enemy sustained damage cut, and then he's also on strike, removing damage cut, so that's also, going through damage cut, so that's really good. Nullifies enemy special actions. Oh, so on main he has that ability as well, so basically they can't do cover changes to him. He's just gonna be going, blitzing through people. He's not even gonna care. Alright, I like that. Like I said, 50 ki is good. The nullifying the cover changes are really good as well, because those cover changes are really annoying to deal with sometimes. If you're not a good player, sometimes you can find the cover changes to be annoying. I'm pretty good with knowing when to drop combo for cover changes, but I know some people might struggle with that. So this is actually a very good ability. Z ability, 38% to rival universe. Dang, element purple or element red as well. That is a really good one. Blast and strike, so double attack. Of course, that makes sense for hit. 38%, and it's a rival universe buff as well. Rival universe definitely could really need this. And hit, the fact that he's purple is really good because the only purple that rival universe had was lavender, and this guy's definitely way better than lavender. I can already tell he's gonna be better, so that's very good. Applies the following effects to self when the battle starts: 60% to damage inflicted. Okay, cannot be canceled, that's good. 100% to next special move damage. Okay. So this is just when the battle starts. So does that only happen once? Or every time he's going to be getting that? Because that's a lot of damage. Oh, he does know. Oh, alright. Well, so yeah, so he already nullifies endurance. Alright. Okay. He nullifies endurance, just like passively. So even like striking, he literally will just nullify endurance. Alright. And then restores ki by 20 when he enters the battlefield as well. That's a really good ability actually. Restoring ki when you hop in, it lets you combo for a bit longer. If he drew a card, that'd be crazy. Alright, so oh wait, there's more. Oh, he draws a special arts card. So he draws a green card. So if it was an actual card, like a strike or a blast or something like that, oh my gosh, the restoring ki with that, the fact he draws this green card is really good. Like I said, the green card is really busted. He gives him card draw speed. And then, alright, 15% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, it activates 3 times. So every time he hops in, so he's going to be getting this 3 times. So 3 times he hops in, he gets the 15% to damage inflicted as well. So that's really good. It doesn't stack though, but it's pretty solid. Alright, Kraken Time. Knocks back the enemy to long range if you... Yeah, this is the cover change against strikes. So yeah, it knocks him back to long range, and it's only comboable into the special move. Applies the falling effects to self when he evades enemy attack. Reduces damage by 50%. Dang, alright. And this applies until the combo is finished. That is really good. So if you dodge, and then they end up... like, say you get baited on a tap. You dodge, they start hitting you, get the 50% damage reduction. So you're significantly lowering the damage you're taking. What else is here? This apply, yeah, alright. -10 to strike or blast arts cost when you dodge, alright. And then 70% to next strike or blast. This guy definitely seems like he's going to be hitting hard. Especially with the green card, if you activate that, you're getting the crit. Hopefully you're getting crits with him. This is going to be really, really... it looks like a fun unit, honestly. He looks like a really fun unit. Like, the fact that they literally called him, like, the one-hit, like... a one-hit KO type unit, with the 70% here, plus he's getting 60% as well, that cannot be cancelled. That's really, really good, honestly. That's a lot of damage. Does it show? Did we see his stats? I don't think we saw his stats, actually. That's unfortunate. We didn't see his stats, but he looks really good. I think he definitely looks better, to me at least, than Goku. Oh yeah, and down here actually, there's the cards for this guy. So yeah, let's take a look at this guy last, and then we'll end off the video there. Alright, deals massive impact damage, which is good. And that's pretty much it. It cancels on attribute downgrades. That's pretty much it though. What is this? Ooh, alright. Randomly draws at most 2 new cards when you have 3 or fewer. So at most he's gonna draw 2 if you have 3 or fewer cards. So either 1 or 2 basically. Inflicts enemy with the attribute downgrade 20% to strike damage received, and it's a knockback one, like a kind of like, you know, the yellow Super Vegito, the red Future Trunks, baby, like that. And it's gonna be comboable into everything too, which is really good. So you could basically combo. You could do a double green card in a combo, and then go like that's actually kind of funny. All right, so it seems pretty solid. It's a solid green card. The fact that you're drawing a card is very good. You're at least drawing a card if you have 3 or fewer cards when you're activating it. So that's very good. So yeah, and then ultimates. All right, applies the following effects to self. Deals at massive impact, which is good. 30% to ult damage, and then oh yeah, he goes -50 to sustain damage cut. That's a good ability because, you know, people with sustained damage cut is going to significantly lower their tanking ability. And he's also getting the ult damage, which is going to help him hit a little bit harder as well. Stats are pretty good too, so I think that's definitely going to help him. So yeah, that was pretty much what they look like. Let me know what you guys think down below. I think they look pretty solid. I like this batch. I'm liking the update. We got the tournament power mode as well in the game right now. I'm still trying to learn how to play it exactly, learn the kicks and you know, stuff to that. But let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys next time, and yeah, peace.
In aquatic mind, once was a cold pit, but now it's a water ride.